men's tennis tournament, there are 3, 4, or 5 sets in a game, in a match. Over many years, data collected shows that 50% of the matches last year last for exactly 3 sets, whereas 30% of matches last for exactly 4 sets, and 20% of matches last for exactly 5 sets. Okay, so here are 3 types of proportions. So in other words, if they told you to find the mode, which we'll get to, it will be 50% of 3 sets. So 3 sets would be the mode, as it is the most common one. Anyway, we'll get to that soon. So a random sample of 3 tennis matches is taken. Okay, so we have 3 combinations like this. The number of sets in each match is recorded as S1, S2, and S3. In other words, 3 games in this particular order. Alright. The random variable m represents the maximum value of S1, S2, and S3. So wherever the 3 number sets are, it will just take the max number of sets, not the sum, the maximum value of those of either 3, 4, or 5. Okay, now here we go. So list all the samples where m doesn't equal 5. Now this is just combinations. It's actually quite easy. For example, you could out of the 3 games, you could say each match lasted for exactly 3 sets, 3 sets, 3 sets, or you could have another random sample of 3 matches that lasted for example, 3 sets and 3 sets, and all of a sudden the last game had 4 sets. Alternatively, you could have 3 sets, then 4 sets and 3 sets, or 4 sets and 3 sets and 3 sets. So effectively, you can just multiply this idea by 3. You have this also written in 3 different ways. Probably better you write all the different combinations. Likewise, this one as well, you can have 3 sets, and in the next 2 games you could have 4 sets, and vice versa. You can have this in any type of combination. So again, 3 ways. One way to know how many ways there are is that if you just picture the total set, if you want to rearrange 4 in a certain number way, you can put in the calculator as the total sample inside. The total number of games is 3, and you want to choose exactly 1 key variable like 4. So it'd be 3 choose 1 will give us 3. If you want to mix 2 different numbers, 2 of the same numbers like 4, it'll be 3 choose 2, because you have 2 games which has to be 4 sets, and so on. That also gives you 3. Yeah, hopefully that actually makes sense. And the last one will be 4, 4, 4. There's no 5 here because it doesn't want 5 in any one. So that's it. Easy.